Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor X here with Good Clean Gaming RX, and today we are back in Star Citizen once again. This time we are making the journey from Port Tressler around Microtech over to the planet of Hurston. The next bounty hunter mission has opened up, or the next, it is the beginning tracker license. Well, we'll go ahead and pull it up here. I've gone ahead and accepted it. Well, thought I had. Around yellow. Okay, so this one is the Tracker Beginner's Permit Certification. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab that one. I had gotten the other one, and somehow or another it had dropped off of my list. Hang on. Something's definitely not working properly here. Aberdeen. Track that. Perfect. Okay, so we are going to go to Hurston, because that's where Aberdeen is. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to find this coral burger. So we will pick up again as soon as we have reached Hurston. It's about 24 million kilometers or so later. Okay, so we have reached the planet Hurston. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to head over to Everest Harbor because I've brought a decent amount of my armor with me, and while I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to take care of this guy, I don't want to lose all of my armor and a few of the weapons in case of the unthinkable. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll pop over to Everest Harbor. And we'll show you a little trick here while we're at it. I'm going to go turn off my speed limiter here and get all the way over to the station. And then instead of doing any sort of landing, going into the station, anything like that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull up outside the station here. And if you are within range of being able to contact the air traffic control, you are close enough to access the station's inventory. This may not always be the case. I'm sure they're going to take that ability away at some point. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and slow to a stop here. We'll go ahead and hit X there as well. Turn off my engines. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of the seat here. And I'm going to go ahead and hit I, and you'll see local. And you can go ahead and just drag this stuff right off. There we go. And now we've got all of my stuff jumped over into the local inventory here at Everest Harbor. And I'm good to go. We'll go ahead and get back into the pilot seat here. And then we can take off and go and get this bad guy. And get our second tier qualification. Keep pulsing here so that we don't run into the station. Go ahead and head over to Aberdeen. And before the next episode, I'm thinking I'm probably going to pop over to the L5 location and see about getting myself an Atlas quantum drive, because unfortunately the flights across the system like this can take a significant amount of time with the stock quantum drive on the Aurora, and I don't have a whole lot of time to sit on here, even though it is off the camera. it takes a significant amount of time to fly across the verse. So swapping that out and getting into an Atlas quantum drive is one of the most efficient drives while still having enough fuel to cross the entirety of the system without having to stop and refuel. Go ahead and slow way down here because we're in danger of smashing into some of these objects here that are floating around. We're going to see if we can find this guy here. Which one of you is the one that I need to take out to get my certification? There he is. Perfect. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and... there we go. See if we can get his attention here. Actually, we may not even have to fly out of the atmosphere, or out of the asteroid field here. There we go. Perfect. All right. So we've taken him out. We'll go ahead and get out of the asteroid field here, and that should have got our... ooh, you know, it didn't. There we go. Wrong guy. Alright, so we'll take this one out then. He's decided to follow us out of the asteroid field, which was a bad idea on his part. Because since I'm out here, I don't have to worry about smashing into any of the objects, which leaves me free to just target this guy and absolutely obliterate him. There we go, perfect. We'll see if he's dumb enough to come out here after me or not. Apparently he is. Alright, we'll go for a 3 for then. And that makes 3. Okay, so we've gone ahead and gotten our low-risk target qualification. Which is going to allow us to go ahead and take low-risk targets. If we go ahead and pull up our mission control here, we should... let's see here. This one's on Hurston as well. Let's go ahead and get this one as well. We'll accept that offer. And... we should be able to go ahead and get him, and that way we'll be in with the Hurston Bounty Hunters Guild, or Hurston Security, I suppose it is, and that will allow us to take the various different missions in the Hurston environs as well. Okay, we got too far off course here. There we go. Everest Harbor. That one's... yeah, we should be able to jump straight to that one. There we go. And then pop down to the surface. Stand hope. Okay. This guy, if I read the mission correctly, should be in a ship. Bounty Hunter, yeah, very low risk target, single seat craft, minimal support, perfect. Alright, so we should be able to go ahead and take this guy out without any issue. The atmosphere here on Hurston is not nearly as rough as the one on Microtech. And so we should be able to maneuver here a little bit better. The out of atmosphere ones are always the better ones, especially when you're in a less maneuverable light fighter. because you don't have to contend with the atmosphere. But it's still entirely possible to take these missions and to complete them with not too much effort. Obviously, I've been flying in Star Citizen now for well over a year consistently, and within the past 6 months or so really started focusing on a lot of ship-based combat and doing some PvP. So I've got a little bit more experience than a brand new player. But these should all still be doable. Even if you are a new player, you may have a little bit more of a challenge, but they are still very doable. 50%. We're going to have to go ahead and refuel here pretty soon. What have we got here? An Aegis Avenger Stalker. Okay. Ooh, and it looks like he's already engaged for some reason. Well, let's end his reign of terror. Yeah, you leave him alone. Oop, no, 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 no. That would not be very nice. We're not going to do that. Thank you. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so we've got our bounty taken down there. Who was he bothering over here? There was someone. Oh! Okay. That was security. That he was trying to bother there. That's a Carrack, I believe, there. I'm going to turn on my landing lights here and see. Yeah, yep, that is a security Carrack. Interestingly enough. Alright, well, we've got our landing zone right down here. I'm actually just going to fly down there. And I'm going to drop my landing gear here. I believe there's a landing pad. So I'm going to go ahead and land down here. And we'll get refueled. Oh, goodness. Bit of a storm going on. There we go, good. Turn off the engines and we'll go ahead and get service here. Few little repairs. Oops, let's see here. Close that one out. Go ahead and turn on the engines here just to verify. Yep, those are going ahead and getting filled up. Go ahead and turn off my lights and my engine again. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Hopefully this Carrack is not coming down to land and squash me here. Nope, he is landing on the other pad. Perfect. So the ship should be good there. The weather here on Hurston is a little nicer. But I'm going to go ahead and pop inside here. Because sometimes you can get some decent loot from a couple of these different locations. So I'm going to go ahead and pop in and just see if there's anything in here worth taking. None of those. Nothing in here. Nope. Nothing in that one. I believe this one's actually the mining area. Yeah. So this one's not going to have anything in it. No loot boxes or anything like that. So we'll go ahead and pop out to one of the other ones because you can't access any of these. Okay. There we are. Very good. The ship is still there. Go ahead and pop over to this one. Storage. Yeah, I think this one's potentially got some stuff that we can use. Oh, no. This is the trading and shipping terminal in here. But this one's not got anything really worth doing either. Or worth taking. There's no loot boxes or anything in there either. So we'll go ahead and pop over to the last building. Wait a minute. Is there one over here? Yeah, there's one over here as well. Aha, here we go. This one should have what we're looking for. Hopefully. Maybe not. Generally there are some loot boxes. They may have cleaned all those up. So we can't get into anything over here apparently. Nothing there. Nothing here. Everything is nailed down. Alright. Ramp access. This is interesting. I've not, this one might actually be a player ship. Because I've not seen NPC ships do that. That's interesting. Yeah, that's a player there. Interestingly enough. Go ahead and pop into here. Must be gearing up for an op of some sort. And aha, there we are, that's what we're looking for. Oh, he appears to have gotten into it already. And gotten everything out of it. There's not a thing left. Alright, well, that'll be it for today's video then, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I will see you all in the next video. Ta-ta.